This week's portion, Noah, is most notably known for the flood which God brings, according to the Torah, in order to wipe out evil from the face of the earth. And to do so, God saves a pair of all animals and saves Noah, his wife, his 3 sons, and their wives. But the portion is also known for something that occurs at the end, and that is the Tower of Babel. People at the time were speaking one language, according to the Torah, and they decide that they want to get closer to God, and they want to build a tower that would reach into the heavens to show that they could reach God. And God decides to destroy that tower and confound the people by creating all of a sudden different languages so that people couldn't communicate with each other anymore. What are we supposed to learn from these 2 events? One thing I take away first is that events as recorded in the Torah are not meant to be understood as historical events. The Torah doesn't come to teach us history. We have history books to do that. Instead, the Torah provides a religious perspective on events that occur. And whether these events are historical or have actually occurred or not is not the important matter. What is important, because the Torah is a religious text, is a religious perspective that we learn from these stories on our lives today. What lessons the Torah is trying to teach us that from these very fanciful, fantastical stories. Again, it doesn't matter whether the flood actually occurred or not. What matters for the Torah is that a story such as that is supposed to teach us a lesson. So the flood story and the Tower of Babel story together in the same portion, one lesson we can learn from this, I think, is the idea that terrible tragedies happen in the world around us. Forces of nature are at work and that are beyond our control. And no matter what we can do, no matter how we combine our human resources as if we were building a Tower of Babel, somehow even as we work as closely as possible together, we will never be able to control nature. And so that, though that is a frightening thought, the idea behind this from the Torah is, with the covenant of the rainbow, is that God is always there. God, all we have to do is look for God, look for the blessings in nature, not for the tragedies in nature, look for the blessings in nature, and be that way comforted to know that God is always there. Shabbat Shalom.